Okay, so what is Clockwork Funnels really all about? Great question. Clockwork Funnels is simple. It's all about teaching newbies and people who've even been in this business a long time how to make funnels work for you and how to make them work for you and build your business passively. And the reason we call it Clockwork Funnel is because we've got a very unique way we incorporate countdown clocks into all of the funnels. There's so much customization going on here. So instead of me talking about it, I'm actually going to show you some of the unique features. And just understand, yes, this does come with a full-on page builder, drag and drop. I'll show you a bit of that. I'm not going to spend too much time on that because you guys all understand how the page builders work. But I want to show you the automated part of it all. So check this out. So I'm going to come in here on the dashboard. And I'm going to show you what it means when I say automation and talking about passive income. What I mean by that is typically somebody wants to, sell their own product or launch their own product. They'll have like a little small launch period, and after the sales are gone or after the launch period is over, the sales end. So we're thinking, hey, how could we make this passive? How could we turn, just typical launches into evergreen products, right? That's what the big companies do. So I want to show you guys what I mean by that. So one of the coolest ways to do that is using our very unique infinity deadline feature. All right, so what you can do is you can put in a relative deadline. So let's say you guys are sending, cold traffic to a link. You can have a countdown start relative to when they hit your site. So let's put 3 days, okay? I'm going to select a time of 11:30 p.m. That way, it'll be 3 days, and it's going to stop at 11:30 p.m. on whatever the last day it is. So it's not as random. Okay, so you can tell them in the email, hey, 11:30 today, this thing's going to close. Anyways, moving along. So here's the automated part. Here's where it gets cool. So before the clock expires, here's where we want them to go. We're going to say Steelers.com. All right. So before the clock expires, this is the site that's going to show. However, after the link expires, we can send them. I forgot to put HTTP here. That's very important. But after the clock expires, where do we want them to go? We can forward them anywhere. So what we recommend people do, and we're going to have training videos uploaded in here shortly. That's going to explain to people what you want to happen if you really want conversions to go high and people to trust your scarcity. You can have it send them to a page where it says, oops, this offer is no longer available. Opt in here to get notified when this offer is available again. So for now, I'm just going to put Facebook. But that's one of the cool parts of business automation, right? A newbie's not going to understand how to manipulate clocks and or even really how to use them properly. But this gives them a chance to really, automate their business. So like before, while the clock is still available, while the countdown clock is still ticking, they'll end up on whatever site you want. And automatically, once that clock hits 0, it's going to start sending people to this site. And it's bigger than that. So first off, I'm going to select Eastern Standard Time because that's what I'm on here in Miami. Name my countdown. I'll call it Miami Counts. So what's really cool is you guys can completely customize each specific clock. All right, so I'm just going to select this blue one here, or I'll customize it. So let's say I don't really like that color. I want to change it to green. You see that? So you guys can make it match whatever sales page you already have designed. You can put these clocks on whatever sales page. You don't have to use it within the page builder, but it works so smoothly within our page builder. You can it's like a drop-down box. You select the clock you created. It's so simple. You can even change the font color, obviously. Make it look however you want. Pretty simple stuff here, right? I'm going to go ahead and hit the save button. But the beauty of it all is you guys can put these clocks into your emails. Just copying and pasting this simple code here. And one of our upsell features is what we call unique opt-in tagging. So that means if somebody, opts in to one of your capture pages, and that's going to start your clock right away, right? But what's cool is if they open their email from their work computer or from their cell phone, that clock is going to be the same. It's not just based on IP address. We have something we call infinity tracking. And that all works together with the opt-in feature. So understand that it's not just based on IP. This Clockwork Funnels technology is very unique in that it doesn't matter which device you open that link up in, it's going to show the same exact clock. So you're getting that real scarcity. And it's all automated, so you don't have to go back and change clocks for this certain product. It's all based on the time a person hits your site. So your people are going to be able to benefit, to be able to create a funnel from beginning to end, whether it's a video funnel, whether it's just a capture page and a sales page, whether they have a webinar registration. Your people are going to be able to automate this entire thing and use our training, to be able to implement this kind of stuff. Another thing, if you guys have promoted our stuff, you guys already know we do a lot of free live training videos, live training webinars, and we don't sell anything. It's just for training. We want people to be able to use our products. So that's one of the really unique things. I don't want this demo video to be too long, but I want you to understand that's what makes Clockwork Funnels special. Really cool scarcity tactics, and it's real. It's not fake scarcity where you have a fake clock where the clock hits 0 and nothing happens. You can automate that all by yourself here using this. Let me show you one more cool feature. We do have scarcity counters, so it will count down the number of products sold, etc., etc. But I want to show you our page builder because I told you I would. So let me just show you one of our sales pages, for example. I'll do this one. Okay, as you can see here, it's very simple. It's a drag and drop, so you can come in here. If you see something, you want there to be a menu left of the logo, whatever you want to do, you just drop it here. You can drop your menu here, however you want it to be. If you would like to place a video somewhere, you want to center video, drop something like that. It's so simple. You come in here, just like your basic drag and drop editor. Dwayne is awesome. You guys know how that stuff works. But the cool thing is that your people are going to be able to do whatever it is that they want to do. And I want to show you how easy it is to go ahead then and use the clocks as well. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the clock in here. So all I do is I come here and click the actual clock, select the one I just created, which was Miami Counts. So simple and crazy. And then I select it. And all the tracking and stuff is going to happen now, as long as I have my autoresponder and stuff set up on the next page. And don't worry about the way the clock looks now. What this thing does is it is mobile responsive. So if you squeeze it, the clock will naturally squeeze as well and not get distorted. Okay? Anyways, cool. I'm glad you guys were able to watch this demo.